Today we will discuss tell me and show me questions. During your exam, examiner will ask you two questions. One question will be asked prior to the exam, before you start exam, and the second question will be asked while you are driving. So the tell me questions are around 15 to 16 and you need to know them before you do the exam. If you don't know them, you're not going to fail the test, but you will be marked down as a driving fault, and it's good to know all these things. Okay, the first question examiner will ask you, tell me how you would know that the brakes are working in your car before you're starting the journey. So give them the simple answer. I will press the brake pedals down. If they are spongy or slack, that means they are not working. Or you can say them, I will press the brake pedals down, and if they are soft, they are not working. And while I am driving, if I press the brake pedals down, the car will pull on one side of the road. Because if the four brakes are not working in your car, the car will pull on one side because maybe one or two of them are working. That will be your first question. The second question will be, examiner will ask you, how would you know the brake lights are working in this car? So very simple answer. Tell them, I will press the brake pedal down and there should be a reflection back on the window or door if something is behind you, or you will ask somebody to help you to see if they are working or not. Because if you press the brake pedal down, you can't go out. So you need somebody help as well. The third question will be, tell me how would you know the headlights and tail lights are working in this car? Again, very simple answer. I will put them on from here and walk around, because headlights and tail lights, if you put them on and you can walk around and check, you don't need anybody's help. Question number 4, tell me how would you check that your indicator lights are working in this car? Again, tell them, I will put the hazard light on and walk around. If they are not working, you will see them. Very simple. Question number 5, tell me how you would know there is a problem with your anti-lock braking system. Give your answer that if the anti-lock braking system is not working, the ABS light will come on the dashboard. Question number 6, tell me how you would know the power assisted steering is not working in this car. Tell them, I will start the car and rotate the steering wheel. If it is hard, it is not working. If it is soft, it is working. Currently my car is off, so it is not working. See that? And if I put it on, see, it's moving now. So this is working. Question number 7. Tell me where you would find the recommended tire pressure for this car and how would you check the tire pressure? The answer is, you will find the tire pressure on the manual which comes with the car, or if you open the door, it should be here written on the door panel. And to check that, you need a tire pressure measuring gauge. It's called pressure measuring gauge, so you can check with that. Simply tell them, and you will check all 4, and if there is a 5th one which is in the boot, okay, the spare one, you need to check that as well. Question number 8, tell me how you would check the tire tread depth and their general condition is safe to drive. Give the answer. There should be no damage or cut to the tire, and tire tread depth should be 1.6 mm, 3/4 of the tire. And it could be measured tire tread depth measuring gauge. It is a separate gauge than the pressure measuring gauge. Question number 9, open the bonnet and identify how would you check the engine oil level. For this question, you need to open the car bonnet. Okay, so most of the car, the bonnet will be opened from here. There should be a hook or latch. You have to pull it out, or some cars have got on the passenger side. So you have to open it and go outside, open the bonnet and show the examiner how to measure it and how to refill it. Question number 10, open the bonnet and tell me how would you check the engine have got sufficient coolant. So give the answer, tell them this is coolant reservoir and it should be between minimum and maximum on a level surface when engine is cool. So you have to basically again open the bonnet from this side, or if there's a hatch on the other side of the passenger side, and open it and physically show it. Sometimes they ask you that you don't need to open the bonnet, just simply tell me, and then just tell them that how would you check that the coolant level. Question number 11. Open the bonnet and identify where the brake fluid reservoir is and it has got sufficient hydraulic brake fluid. Again, give them the answer. If they ask you to just tell it, then you just tell them. But if they ask you to show and go outside and open the bonnet and tell them how to do it and show them actually on the engine, so tell them. We're going to do at the end of the video. And tell them that this is the brake fluid reservoir and it should have sufficient hydraulic brake fluid that should be between minimum and maximum. Question number 12. Tell me how would you make sure the head restraint is adjusted correctly. So tell them that it should be with your eye level. The rigid part of the head restraint should be your eye level or ear level. That's it. Question number 13. Tell me where is the windscreen washer reservoir and how would you fill it. So again, you have to open the bonnet and show them where the windscreen reservoir is. It's normally near to the coolant reservoir and it's in yellow color or some different color, and identify that and tell them you're gonna refill from there. There are 4 questions where we need to open the bonnet and show to the examiner where actually the reservoirs are and how you're gonna check engine oil, coolant, brake fluid, and windscreen washers. So for that, I'm going to open the bonnet and show you physically where they are located, and then it's going to help you during the exam. Okay, so if examiner asks you to open the bonnet and show him something, so open the door, and there is a hook here. You have to pull it like this. Shut the door. Come here, front of the car. Bend down and see there's a latch here, a hook, whatever you call it, and then pull it up like this and secure it. So secure it like that. Okay, so if you look at this car, and this is a dipstick, this is the oil refilling cap, and this is a coolant reservoir. Okay, that's the one. Okay, that's a brake fluid reservoir. If you look at that, you can see the sign there as well. It's here. Okay, and that is this blue color or yellow color windscreen washer reservoir. Okay, so tell the examiner on a level surface, I will take the dipstick out, wipe it with a cloth, and put it back in and take it back out, and the level of oil should be between minimum and maximum. On a level surface when engine is cool, okay, so this is a coolant reservoir. The coolant should be between minimum and maximum in this reservoir, so it is written here. Again, tell the examiner on a level surface, this is the brake fluid reservoir, and when engine is cool, it should be between minimum and maximum. The hydraulic brake fluid should be between minimum and maximum. This is minimum and that's maximum. It's written there anyway, so you can read it. And the fourth question is about the windscreen washer reservoir. So you can't really check that. So all that you need to do is tell him this is the windscreen washer reservoir is, and you have to refill it if it's empty. That's it. Hope this will help you. Thank you very much.